Like,
my first kill of the game.
bro, I feel you. I suck in this game too.
What is going on, everybody? Reverend Saint here. Welcome back to the Road to Prestige for 5th Prestige. I'm actually 6th right now, kind of like 6.5, I think, right now. That double XP weekend did give me a little bit of a boost and allowed me to play tons of Dragon. I actually finished Dragon Age Story. I'm going to replay through it again, do everything because I love that game. I absolutely do. If you're an RPG fan, you got to get that game. It was my game of the year, hands down, 100%, no competition. But that's not what this video is about. I'm not going to talk about other games. It's about Call of Duty, obviously. So this past weekend, we had the MLG Columbus tournament, which, if you guys watched my a couple videos ago, I predicted OpTic was actually going to win it. This is the first time I actually thought they were going to go in. My favorite team was actually going to win it. Because normally I'm pretty objective about this stuff. I can look at other teams, see how they're doing, and be like, okay, they're probably not going to win it, you know? But this is the first time I've been like, dude, they're just doing so good. They have such crazy talent on their team, and they're all veterans, kind of, except for maybe Formal. They've all been around for a long time now. I think I actually thought they were going to win it. Most people did think they were going to win it. There was only one person that didn't on the MLG crew, and that was Puckett, who predicted Denial would be OpTic in the grand finals, which was actually not true. OpTic did make it to the grand finals, though. It was pretty awesome. They struggled through pool play. They struggled on Saturday, but they squeezed by. And then Sunday, sorry, they actually did extremely well, man. They demolished teams. They beat Envy 3-0. They beat Prophecy 3-1 to win the winners bracket. And then FaZe comes in. FaZe comes from the losers bracket, and they got to beat OpTic twice in 2 best-of-5 series. They do it the first time. OpTic wins the first hard point. It was a pretty close game. There were really no mistakes going on. It was just a matter of who's going to get those kills in the hard point that they need to, and it turned out it was OpTic this time. They lost the second SND, which went to round 11, and they lost it, sadly. They should have won it, but they choked it, sadly. And then the uplink went to FaZe. FaZe just outplayed him completely on uplink. And then they went into CTF. It was tied 3-3. It was 3-2. And then FaZe just ended up getting a clutch flag, tying it 3-3. And then, for some reason, OpTic's like, okay, 4 minutes into overtime, we're going to capture a flag. Instead of just letting it go out and playing the second side like it's all or nothing. That is normally the smart thing to do, especially like in Black Ops 2. A lot of teams would do that, but this time for some reason they decided to cap a flag 4 minutes in, and they got punished for it because FaZe ended up getting a good pull and ended up capping a flag well before 4 minutes, sadly. So they ended up losing the CTF in the first best-of-5. The second, they ended up losing the hard point because of some bad rotations, it seemed. It was like they just weren't rotating when they needed to. They weren't quite slaying at the very beginning like they needed to. There was a couple times where, like, I saw Formal. There was one that stands out. There was Formal. It was going from garage hardpoint into the green kind of like hallway. I'm not sure what that's called. On the opposite side of the map on Detroit. And Formal was spawned out of the garage hardpoint, had an easy route to the hardpoint. It starts running that way and then turns around and runs back towards the back spawn of school for a second. It was either like he almost didn't know where it went, like he forgot where the next one was, or like he wanted to get spawns or something, or wait for his team. I don't know why he turned around. But it actually allowed FaZe to get in there and get set up before OpTic was even there, and that's literally, I think that's literally the hard point that won them that game. And then it came down to the last one, and FaZe ended up breaking it. They couldn't get the kills, and FaZe won the first hard point. And then they won the second S&D. I think it was round 11 as well. OpTic should have won that, and then the OpTic actually won the comeback uplink, which was actually a pretty close game. And then OpTic ended up going up by, like, I think 2 scores, which is pretty awesome to see. And then it was CTF, which OpTic ended up winning that, I think. And then it went back to SND, and it went all the way to I think it was OpTic was up, then they were down, then they were up, then they were down. It was just going back and forth and back and forth, and FaZe ended up winning that 6-4. And really, there's nothing I could say that they messed up on that one. Things didn't go their way. There were a couple plays, like on the last round, it was 5-4. OpTic got, I think it was 4v3. No, it was 4v3 for phase, but OpTic killed one, and then Sensor was rushing the bomb, and someone had shots on Sensor and completely choked the kill. Sensor boosts and kills 2. Gets a 2-piece while they're shooting at him. They completely choked their shots, and that's literally what ended them the round and the game and the tournament, sadly. So, but they did play out of their minds, both teams, in respect to both teams, even though I really don't like Aches. But that dude, I guess he screwed up his hand on Saturday night and ended up having to get stitches like right in his thumb, like right where you hold the controller on your palm. Basically, he had to get stitches there, so he's actually playing with that. So, ooh, my bad, hit the microphone, my apologies. But nonetheless, it was like, I mean, it wasn't too big. I don't think it was probably that big of a hindrance to that. I couldn't think of the word, hindrance to him, because it was just kind of like you're kind of still the whole time. You're not like bumping it all the time, but still, it was very impressive. Awesome games. It was really good to see OpTic in the grand finals again. I think it's going to be a great year. Let me know what you guys think. And also, Uplink was one of the most fun games to watch. A lot of people were saying it doesn't belong in competitive, but I want to know what you guys think. Like, did you guys enjoy watching it? If you watched the tournament this weekend, I really did, and I think it's kind of turning around. My opinion on it is getting a little bit better and better as it goes, and as I play it more and as I see it more. And I want to know what you guys think. So that's the question of the day. Has your opinion on Uplink changed? Now, I do want to let this video go out a little bit. I want to talk about my class. I have a new bow or buff that I've been using. It doesn't really change too much, but it looks different. But I've also been running Overkill. I also want to know what you guys think about that. Running Overkill with a submachine gun. It's actually been helping me out a lot. I don't use score streaks. But that's that. Let me know what you guys think of the video in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.